Hey now, turkeys. It is I, Yorpshard collector guy, transparent eye, the record jerk. I'm back. I think. So, feel like we're still getting to know each other, you know? Showed you my room last time. I figured today I'll show you a stack of crap I've got in the last period of time. This will be my first collection update of newish stuff, but since it's my only collection update, I mean, it's all new to you, for me, from me to you, for us, together. So this is crap I picked up over the past few months. Anyway, I guess. I got a fat stack of crap, so I'm going to go kind of quick, I think. Let's start off with this little sucker. Look at that cover. Pretty groovy. Priest and soldier in gas masks. This is Actifed, Dawn of a Legion. 1983 Jungle Records from the United Kingdom. This is English punky goth rock, death rock kind of crap. Actifed. It's only like a 4-song, 12-inch EP. It's, yeah, like I said, early UK gothy punk, or punky goth. Deathy gothy punk. Punky gothy death punk rock. By Actifed. I don't know why the hell they're named Actifed. That's probably could have gone in the stupid band name genre. I'm pretty sure they got in trouble for that name from the medicine people. Okay, next up. Attila. Rolling Thunder. Rolling Thunder, Attila. American band. This came out on Shattered Records in 1986. Look at these little babies. It's going to take me a while to get used to this whole holding shit up to the camera since it's backwards. Tricks me every time still. I'm new. Give me a break. Just look at the guys. Look at them. Do they know karate? Or are they just fronting? I'd like to think they know karate. Anyway, Attila is a she's straight up regular ass heavy metal band from the 80s. Sound wise, they sound like the kind of band that would like sing songs only about how awesome heavy metal is, and songs about how it rules to rock hard and shit like that. And they do have a song or two like that, but a lot of it is also on a very post-apocalyptic, nuclear toxic waste kind of lyrical thread, which I can get down with too. Attila, not too shabby. How about this sucker? The freaking Bill Mason Band. No sham. Bill Mason Band. Look at this. 3 out of 4 with mustaches, which is kind of rare for this kind of music. This is a 1979 release on Kingsway Music. It's a UK band, sometimes touted as the first Christian punk LP. I'll have to do more research to find if it's really the first, but that is interesting to me. 3 mustached Christian guys trying to make a punk LP in 1979 in England. Gotta hear it. What's it sound like? Yeah, it's punky at times, it's new wavy at times, it's power poppy a lot, kind of quirky, once in a while power pop about the Lord. Check it out if that's what you're into. Or even if you're not, I mean, it's Bill Mason Band, dude, right? What about this one? I got this. It's called Bull Ast. What's with the punctuation on that? I always wondered about this. I just call him Blast. But you know, never really heard anyone try to say it with the freaking punctuation. What's that all about? Just be named Blast. You don't need that shit. It's in my blood. SST Records, 1987. Look at this. You know, SST Records. Huge label for this kind of crap. Blast famously gets labeled as Black Flag clones. Blast does have a good chunk of Black Flag in their sound. I wouldn't call them clones exactly, and I mean, that's not a bad thing. Black Flag was rad. This is a 1987 record. I mean, this is a better record than what Black Flag would have made in 1987. I bet you. It kind of has that not 70s Black Flag, not early 80s Black Flag, where, you know, the guitar's getting a little more experimental, but unlike the real Black Flag, these guys, like, keep it fast and keep it hardcore and keep it punk instead of getting super slow and doing spoken word passages and bullshit like that. Not talking smack on Black Flag, just saying this record is pretty rad in its own right. Up next, this sucker. Burnt Offering. Burnt Offering, right? Glare coming to get ya. Look at these guys. Yeah. Pretty rad Burnt Offering. This is on Walk Through Fire Records out of Chicago. I don't know if the band's from Chicago. That's where the label's from. Pretty sure they're an Illinois band anyway. This is 1989. This came with the hype sticker. It's all like hyping it up as death metal, you know, but I think it's just before death metal was totally defined to be what it is these days, and it sounds more like thrash, really. It's a thrash record in my book, and it's a good one. It's dark and brutal, and it's good. Burnt Offering. Try it out. Next on our platter, CCM. The fuck is CCM? CCM is the motherfucking Cheetah Chrome motherfuckers. Man, what a cool band. Cheetah Chrome motherfuckers are an Italian hardcore punk band. They do not feature the actual guy named Cheetah Chrome. They just named their band after him, I guess. This is the Into the Void LP from 1986, Belphegor Records. It's produced by Paul Mahern, the dude from the Zero Boys. Zero Boys fucking rule, so thinking they must have stopped by his studio or on their U.S. tour that year and recorded some shit. And this is what it is, man, and it's fucking solid. It's... The dude's voice is awesome. It's like all crazy and evil. It's in the same territory as like the singer from The Accused, you know, like fucking sick ass vocals. But this is not a crossover record at all. This is like a hardcore punk record, and the vocals work well here too. It's not exactly the same like Blaine from Accused is untouchable, but this dude sounds fucking awesome. Good record. Cheetah Chrome motherfuckers. Check it out. Why don't you? Why don't you check it out, man? I got another record here. Wanna see it? Wanna see it? Look at this. Look at this. Look at it! Would you look at it? It's the fucking Contenders and Backstabbers live in the Big Sleazy record. What do we got here? American Lost Punk Rock Nuggets Volume 11. 11. This is on Rave Up Records. That's who does this American Lost punk shit. Okay? These are two, if you couldn't tell by the title, bands from New Orleans. And they're not just splitting the record, they have like shared members. It says live. It also includes some demo stuff and some comp tracks and shit like that, and some live stuff as well. Got a little story from one of the guys, some flyers. I prefer Contenders. I think Contenders sound better. I think Backstabbers came first. They were like 77-ish. Contenders maybe like 79-ish. You know, so Backstabbers, 76, 77 there, more of a New York Dolls-y, MC5 influenced kind of band. Contenders, I think I got a little more Clash influence mixed in with their New York Dolls stuff. Both sides are cool. Contenders side is better, in my opinion. Yes, I have an opinion. You may not share my opinion. You have to check it out. I'm not kind like some of the wonderful YouTube people. I'm not going to sit here for 20 hours and give you needle drops and shit. Maybe one day I'll do that kind of stuff, but not today. There's too much to get through. So, I mean, just fucking screenshot something if it sounds interesting and fucking look it up on the Discogs or the YouTube or fucking, I'm sure you can find a song sample and see if it sounds cool. Yeah? Okay. I got another one. This one's by DOA, Canadian punk rock legends DOA. Don't Turn Your Back on Desperate Times. This is a 12-inch EP of the John Peel sessions from 1984 is when it was recorded. It was also released in 1984 on Alternative Tentacles Records. You got eyeball label, bat label as it should be. This sounds like DOA. It's fucking good. I mean, these songs are still more on the punk rock side before they got too rock and rolly in the 80s, which I can get down with some of that shit too. There's a General Strike, Race Riot. Season in Hell, I think this might be the only spot to get that song. At least it probably was at the time. I think everything else came out on the LPs or the singles. But you know, these are different versions. DOA is good. Check it out. Want another one? Let's do another one. Shall we? We shall! This is the Dwarfs. You know about the Dwarfs? Check out the Dwarfs. These fucking chicks got some cake and shit. Lollipops. The Dwarfs. This is on a Sub Pop Records. This came out 93, I think. I think it came out in 93. Sub Pop Records, you know. This is Sugar Fix. This is the Dwarves. If you don't know the Dwarves, this is like one of my favorite ones by them. Glad to finally have the record instead of just the dang CD. This is like fucking snotty, sleazy, mean, and fucking punk rock. It sounds like punk rock. It's good. It's fucking good, trust me. Shall we go? More? More. A little bit back to the metal arena. The Exoduses. Man, the Exoduses. That's how you gotta change the metal band names into punk names. Just give them a the and make it plural. Piss off the metal guys. Exodus, anyway, Pleasures of the Flesh. This is probably the second or third time I got this record. Sold it and traded it before. Not because it's bad, it's a killer thrash record. It's good thrash. But, god damn it, everything Exodus ever could do will just always pale in comparison to the majesty and glory of fucking Bonded by Blood. They'll never be that good again. But it's a good record anyway. Got some fucking rippers on it for sure, man. Brain Dead, Chemical, you know. Hot shit. I like the hot shit, not that cold diarrhea. Come on. What else we got? Ground Zero, the Pink album. This is from 1985 on Reflex Records. Reflex Records, home to Husker Du. I think partly started by those guys as well. This is produced and engineered by Bob Mould and some other dude. So it's 1985 hardcore punk stuff. In cahoots with Husker Du, but not really sounding like Husker Du. This is more like amateurish, goofy-ass teenage punk hardcore shit. It's fun. It's not fucking amazing, and it's not shitty. It's good. I will listen to it again one day, won't I? I guess so. Okay, I will. What about this guy, Iggy Pop? You heard of this guy? Piggy Pop. Zombie Birdhouse. This record is from 82, I think. Is it? It is. 1982 on Animal Records. I think this is his only album on Animal Records. Animal Records did shit with Gun Club and some other bands. This is kind of a weird-ass Iggy album. You never really know exactly what you're going to get with an Iggy Pop record. And this is probably one of the weirder ones. The band is like guys from Blondie and the Mumps and stuff, but the music is just super weird. Got to kind of be in the right mood for it. Some songs are better than others. Sometimes it's pretty perfect. Sometimes I put it on and be like, man, Iggy, this is some 80s sounding weird bullshit. But other times it's like, damn, this song is that shit. Iggy, you're a fucking weirdo. Thank you. You know? I like it. I like it. What do you know? I'm holding another record right now. All you can see is this much of it. This much. Oh, there it is. John Kale. Slow fucking dazzle. John Kale from the Velvet Underground, of course. It's good. This record doesn't sound a lot like the Velvet Underground, though. It has a couple parts and pieces that get a little undergroundy, but it's more on his own trip. It's on Island Records, 1975. He's got like Brian Eno playing synths on this. Got one of the other Roxy Music dudes on it. That guy Chris Spedding that played with Spedding or Speeding or one of those fucking names. How many E's you got, bro? Only one, Spedding. 1 E, 2 D's. 1 E, 2 D. 1 E, 2 D, not 2 E, 1 D. 1 E, 2 D. Chris Spedding plays on this. I remember he did that one single with the Vibrators. That's when I first got to hear about that dude, but he's played with a lot of guys. Anyway, John Cale record, man. Possibly the greatest cover of Elvis ever. Heartbreak Hotel, he does all like slow and dark and evil. It's pretty fucking sick. John, man, when he sings low, he has like almost a Jim Morrison-y thing to him. It's kind of, I don't know, kind of just like a fucking weird-ass mid-70s rock record that doesn't suck. It sounds fucking good. John Cale. I like it. Look at these fucking guys. Luke, Mucus, and the Phlegm. This is another one of those American punk rock nugget things. This one's number 72. This came out in 2013. Collects music that was recorded in 1979 to 1980. Luke, Mucus, and the Phlegm. This is some fucking straight up juvenile fucking killed by death shit. Look at the song names. They got a song called fucking Farting in a Pool. So, I mean, if you can get down with some killed by death punk about farting in a pool, or take a co-ed to bed, bicycle seat, got no talent, chain me, whip me, I mean, you should probably have an idea what this fucking thing sounds like just from that smattering of information. The fucking monkey wrench. You know about this? The monkey wrenches? Monkey wrench and the monkeys? Monkey and the monkey wrench heads? Monkey wrench. You know about this? Electric Children. It's not a secret. Probably you know about it. Maybe. Says, look at this little beauty. Tim Kerr from the Big Boys, Poison 13, etc. It's got two of the homies, Mark Arms, Steve Turner from Mudhoney, Green River, Mr. Up and the Calculations, all that shit. So a little bit of a super group. I think this came out 2000-ish, Estrus Records. And this is kind of those guys doing like 60s garage punk stuff. A big 60s sound to it. They do. What else we got? Anybody? Who can pick the next record? No. Wrong. Try again. No, you're wrong. It's this. It's fucking Nikki Sudden and the Jacobites. With the Dead Men Tell No Tales record. I like this record too. Nikki Sudden started off in 70s UK weirdos, the Swell Maps. It's like fucking arty insanity. Punkish weird stuff, but that's not what this is. This is like 1987 Creation Records. And at this point, I mean, this whole record's basically acoustic-y stuff. Kind of reminds me of like the acoustic Johnny Thunder stuff. It's like pretty depressing, fucking lonely acoustic shit. This has one of my favorite tracks by him, Death Is Hanging Over Me. Probably my favorite version of it. That would be on the Texas album, but it's a fucking killer song. Some fucking asshole put a sticker on it, and then some other dickhead removed it wrong, so it has this poor battle scar, but other than that, it's a good record. Nikki Sudden has some fucking jams. Carrying on. Continuing on. Moving along! Ritual. Kangaroo Court by Ritual. What about this? Ritual is another kind of similar to that first record I showed. It's like early UK gothy, slightly punky shit. They are a band also. Look at that, 3 songs. It's a 12-inch EP. Had I told you? Red Flame Records, 1983. Musically, it kind of sounds like the early Susie and the Banshee shit, but with a dude singing who's not as good of a singer as Susie. Not a shitty singer. B-side's kind of fucking not as good as the A-side. Well, it's a cool record. It's cheap. Fucking old shit. What do we got here? This just came out, man. Fucking new Rocky record. Rocky Erickson's top 5 for me. One of my favorite dudes ever. This is the Modern Human Show. Rocky. So that means it's Rocky Erickson and the Aliens, even though it doesn't say that. Look at this fucking back cover. Pretty groovy. It says sympathy for the record industry up in the corner. But I get the feeling it's not an official release from Rocky or Sympathy. That's just a guess, though. I don't know that for sure. What this has on it is a fucking radio show Rocky did in 1979. They interview him a little bit, and he takes some calls, and that shit is, like, priceless and awesome, because Rocky is on, like, his fucking outer space demons and goblins and horror fucking kick, and, like, says some pretty cool sentences. And also has a bunch of songs, of course. And these are kind of like demo versions of what would end up being on the Evil One record. Pretty sure this is the same shit that's record 2A or CD 2 of the Evil One Plus One that Sympathy for the Record Industry did put out, but now just on its own little album there. It's good. Buy it. Buy it. It's fucking Rocky. It rules. Also this. Look at that. 76% uncertain. That's fairly uncertain. Hunk of burning log. Got your colored in fire there. These guys were a Connecticut hardcore punk band. Members of CIA and Reflex from Pain. Connecticut hardcore scene. Damn. It's pretty good. So this is their third record. This is like 1989, I think, their last studio effort, I think. Kind of what you might expect from a 1989 American hardcore punk release. This is still hardcore punk. It's fucking not turned into an alternative band. It's not turned into a metal band. They are still a fucking punk band, which is cool. You know, they have obviously grown since their first couple releases. They're not teenagers anymore. They've been playing for a while, but they're still playing punk, so fucking good on them. 76% uncertain. I'll take it. What do we got here? Getting down there. I know I just keep fucking talking. I just have all these goddamn records I want to tell you about. It's so important to me. You really should know about this. Just kidding. You probably already know. Just whatever. Check it out. Sonny Vincent. You get down with Sonny Vincent? I'm pretty fucking fond of Sonny Vincent myself. This is his brand new record, Snake Pit Therapy. It just came out. Came out on Svart Records. S-V-A-R-T. I said Svart, not fart. Trust me. It's out of Finland. It's a great record label. They put out a lot of cool shit. But Sonny's not out of Finland. He's a U.S. dude. Most known probably these days for the fucking Testers. One of the greatest 70s punk bands. For goddamn sure. In my opinion. Never really got their due because they didn't really put shit out back then, just one single. But, you know, it's kind of in the same boat as how Pentagram, after Relapse, put out their old 70s recordings. Like, Pentagram's name fucking grew, and people were like, wow, that's fucking bad. That's how it was when I fucking heard the Testers shit for first. It's like, wow, this band fucking kicks ass. It's like, it's really good. Anyway, this is not a Testers record. This is Sonny Vincent, the dude from the Testers. And this is many years later from the 70s, but holy shit, dude can still write a fucking song. He's been putting out albums the whole fucking time, man. I got a shit pile of Sonny records back there, and they're all fucking good. This one is no exception. This one I would say is overall a little more fucking mellow out of his shit, but still 100% kick-ass rock and roll. Dude's got a knack for a fucking cool chorus, and it's a fucking vicious guitar player. Sonny Vincent. Good shit. Look at Sonny. It's got like a little booklet in there. It's good shit. Almost done. Give me a break. What, you got something to do? Just pause me. I'll be here. I'll wait for you. Come on. Look at this. This is another fucking brand new release, from what I can tell. Static, Toothpaste, and Pills. Demos and Live, 1978 to 1981. You recognize this fucking guy? Look at this dude. He's another one of my top fucking singers ever. This is a young... Oh, look at him here. That's a good face. This is a young John Brannon. The mighty fucking beast of a vocalist, John Brannon. From Negative Approach, right? From Laughing Hyenas, from Easy Action. Fucking Negative Approach, John Brannon. This is his fucking band from high school. Right? Pre-Negative Approach. Long hair John Brannon. It's pretty awesome. I remember I played some shows with Easy Action back in the day. And I was asking him about this shit. He was like, I was like, hey, man, I heard you used to have a band like before Negative Approach that was like more 70s punk sounding. And he laughs at me. He's like, kid, that's because it was the 70s, dummy. Like, oh, yeah. It's like, you should put that shit out. And he was like, that's never going to happen. But it happened. Guess he found some tapes at his mom's house or something is the story. So it's got like a demo on it and a bunch of live shit. Obviously coming from old ass tapes like that and being live and demos, like the sound quality is what it is. Fucking 100% well worth it for me. This guy's got a fucking monster voice. It's super cool to hear him singing a different style of music, man. There's even this like fucking piano song on here that fucking is still totally awesome somehow. Just John and a piano, like, going at it. That's fucking rad. Overall, musically, you know, this is 70s shit. It's definitely got more of a Nerk Dolls, T-Rex, glammy kind of influence mixed with 70s punk shit. With fucking John Brannon as a teenager singing. It's great. It's fucking good. What you got? 2 more. You sick of this shit yet? 2 more. 13th Floor Elevators, another Rocky Erickson-ish one. This was his 60s band, the 13th Floor Elevators. Pioneers of psychedelic music. Elevator Tracks is kind of an archival release. This came out in 1987. Texas Archive Recordings. What's it got? It's got like a live show from 66 on the B-side, and the A-side is like alternate takes of some of the songs. It's fucking good. All that elevator shit was good. At least all the shit with Rocky singing. Full of Woods. There's a couple stinkers. But a couple pretty awesome ones too. Anyway, last one. One more? One more. Viking. Look at Viking. They got their corner cut. Sorry, guys. I didn't do it. Fucking Viking over here. That guy's definitely a Viking. Look at him. He's got an axe and a beard and horns. It's no lie. Do or die. Look at them all. Little guys. It's a U.S. thrash band. California band. You gotta wonder if like some California boys have the right to call their band Viking. But then you see their last name, and 2 of them are Ericksons. So I figure they probably got a little Viking in them. So that's good. This is a straight up fucking thrash record. It sounds like thrash metal. This came out in what, fucking 88? Metal Blade Records. Look at this shit, the fucking This Metal Blade logo. Bring back the fucking axe. Where's the bloody axe? This fucking logo. Whatever. Metal Blade Thrash. 1988. It's fucking fast. It's brutal. It's not fucking overly technical. It's just a bunch of fucking solid ass thrash metal. There it is. 176 LPs. Shown in 32 minutes. Cheers. Maybe next time we'll do some fucking singles or something. Bye!